2016 was the 100th anniversary of the 1916 Rising in Ireland, and it was really, I suppose, the beginning of Ireland's independence. Now, when we tried to commemorate that in Ireland this year, every national institution, the National Museum, the National Library, newspapers, all wanted to be a part of it. As the national broadcaster, we were going to cover all of the commemorations. We were going to create documentaries, dramas on radio and television. But in the archives, we wanted to create something that could be left behind, and we were trying to think of what we could do that would appeal to a young audience and use modern technology in that way. And we came up with the idea of doing an interactive map, because most of the Rising took place, the revolution took place in Dublin, and there are certain locations around the city centre. And people are used to Google Maps these days, or clicking on a place to find out a location. And what we did find there was no radio or TV in Ireland in 1916, but we did have accounts that were recorded for radio and television with people who had taken part in the Rising, people who had witnessed the Rising, British soldiers who had been sent over to Dublin to quell the Rising. And we started to go through all of these recordings and then edit those and apply them to an interactive map. So now you can click on a place in a map and hear something somebody witnessed or somebody took part in. And we ended up with over 100 of these accounts on a map, and that's something that we've left behind now. That was really important to us, and at RTÉ Archives we're very prolific in our publishing. We publish every day, and we have a Twitter account that we use every single day. If you follow us, you'll get about 10 tweets a day of different content to us. So we created specific social media cards with a picture of the individual whose story you're hearing and a quote from him or her on it. We use that through Facebook and through Twitter. If you were wandering around Dublin and you knew about this and you're standing on Mount Street Bridge, you can click on Mount Street Bridge and hear then an account of somebody who was there or on it.